Good afternoon. Hi, Cinderella. I don't know if you're still here. Welcome. See, the wild turkeys are out here. Yesterday, there was like 10 of them. It was wild. Look at him just helping himself. So, I don't know how many of you know who Henry David Thoreau is, but tonight we're going to listen to one of his essays, I think it is, about nature. It's called Walking. So I thought maybe I'd take a little time this afternoon to get to know the man behind the words of Walking. So, Thoreau wasn't just a writer. He was a nature lover, a rebel, and an early environmentalist. Hold on. He was a philanthropist. I can't say that word. His work influenced environmental movements, social activism, and the way we think about nature and simple living. So he was born in 1817 in Concord, Massachusetts. Thoreau grew up in a small New England town surrounded by forests, rivers, and open fields. He attended Harvard University, where he studied philosophy, literature, and science. But he never fully embraced the structured life that society expected of him. Oh, Cat Guy, welcome! So we're getting to know Henry David Thoreau because we're going to be listening to his essay tonight. So instead of pursuing a conventional career, he chose to live on his own terms, working as a surveyor, a pencil maker, and most notably, a writer. One of his most famous acts of rebellion was refusing to pay a poll tax that funded the Mexican-American War and slavery. For this, he spent one night in jail, an experience that led him to write Civil Disobedience, which is another essay that he wrote. And we're going to dive into that as well. That essay would later inspire Gandhi and Martin Luther King. Thoreau believed that individuals had a moral duty to resist unjust law, and his work laid the foundation for nonviolent protest movements around the world. Thoreau is best known for his 2-year experiment in simple living, which documented his book Walden. In 1845, he built a small cabin on the shores of Walden Pond, where he aimed to live self-sufficiently, relying on the land while observing nature. He wanted to strip life down to its essentials and understand what truly mattered. During his time at Walden, he spent his days writing, growing his own food, and walking for hours in the woods. He recorded detailed observation of birds, plants, and changing seasons, making him one of the first American naturalists. His philosophy was simple. We don't need excess possessions or wealth to live a meaningful life. Instead, he urged people to slow down, spend time in nature, and reflect on their inner lives. One of the most famous quotes from Walden is, "I went into the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life, and to see if I could not learn what it had to teach, and not when I came to die, discover that I have not lived." He believed walking was essential both to physical and mental well-being. To him, it wasn't just about exercise, it was about freedom and reconnecting with nature. In his essay, Walking, he explores the idea that nature is a source of spiritual renewal and that wildness is essential for both essential for the health of both individuals and society. He wrote, In wildness is the preservation of the world. For Thoreau, walking was a way to escape distraction of daily life and think more clearly. He could spend 4 to 6 hours a day wandering through the fields and forests, simply observing the world around him. His idea of sauntering wasn't just about movement, it was about being fully present in nature and experiencing the world within curiosity and wonder. Excuse me. Though he died in 1862 at the age of 44, His writings continue to inspire people today. His reflections on nature helped shape early conservation movements, influencing figures like John Muir, the founder of the Sierra Club, and the creation of national parks. His call for simple living has inspired generations of minimalists and environmentalists. And his idea of civil disobedience laid groundwork for peaceful resistance movements worldwide. Thoreau's work reminds us that nature is not just a backdrop to our lives, it's a virtual part of who we are. Whether we're taking a long walk, simplifying our lives, or standing up for justice, we can still learn from Thoreau's philosophies today. So, tonight, as we listen to Walking, I encourage you to think about his words in context of your own life and how nature plays a role in your daily routines. Can we preserve wild spaces? And most importantly, when was the last time you truly let yourself wander? So, tonight shall be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I think it will be fun. I want everyone to open their minds and realize that this is someone talking back in the 1800s and how it's still relevant today. So, please, if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Please make sure your notifications are turned on. I'm thinking around 7 Eastern time, Cat Guy, is when we're gonna stream. So far, that's what time I have planned. And hopefully nothing throws a wrench in anything. But I wanted to come on live, let people know what's going on. Maybe more people will be interested. Who knows? But he's a very interesting guy. It's very cool. You should definitely look him up today. And we all know that I wander in the woods all the time. But when was the last time you wandered in the woods? Or a field? Or by a river? And even if you live in a big city and none of that is by you, go wander a neighborhood that you've never been in. Go by yourself. Don't bring people with you. So you can just be one with the neighborhood. or with nature if you're in the woods. Or follow me, 'cause you never know when I'll be live in the woods somewhere. So if you're watching this on a replay, put in the comments when and where the last time you wandered was. Everyone have a wonderful afternoon. And I hope to see you later. Bye.